Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 27. Listen, I know I am late, y'all, but Houston was without power. I'm still trying to get myself together, still calling insurance companies, and child, life is lifing, okay? So if y'all could do me a favor and watch this review and many other reviews that I have listed, that would help me out greatly, okay? If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. The first couple to work my nerves, honey, Ayanna and Jamal. So she back at the mama house because she back from the park, right? She's on the phone letting Jamal know that it's her day of sentencing, right? So she's talking to him about saying that they're going to wait 2 years. So he's trying to play it off, talking about, no, I just want to wait the 2 years so you can get, the big wedding that you want and I can get my finances together. And boy, gone. Ayanna want this bad, okay? Bad as hell. She'll probably get married down to that strip club if you took her down there. Y'all can come right on down the aisle to don't stop, pop that, don't stop, pop that work. You just want to stall her out. You do not want to get married to her, honey. She can line the scribbles up and y'all can walk right on through them up to the stage. Honey, please do not play with Ayanna. And as I was just watching her talk to him, I was just thinking, man, I wish Ayanna pretty self had more sense. Such a pretty girl and head is empty and, child, just as dumb as a box of rocks. Moving forward. So he said that he isn't trying to prove his love to people. He just wants her to have the wedding of her dreams. Anyway, so the Zoom sentencing is about to start. Andrew and Candice. So he's waiting on his boo, because y'all know he was standing outside the courthouse waiting on her to get released or the prison. And she comes out giving happy to see Mr. Moneybags. And I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Andrew and Candice, they look cute together. Now, she said she was 29, but that child, that's a hard 29. That's why y'all can't be getting locked up, because, baby, when they won't let you out, as Akon used to say, you go in 19 and come out looking 49. I don't even think they popping it like that in the 40s, baby. 69. Child, this is a mess. So she's telling us that she started getting in trouble at 19 and she's 29 now. And she said that she realized that he was the one when he loved her despite her mistakes, and her love for him is endless. Girl, your love for him is endless. That is an endless lie. I do not believe for 1 second that your love for him is endless. Now, I do believe that she accepted him while she was in there because he accepted her for her mistakes. I do believe that. But I do not believe that your love is endless. Girl, the way you flipped by the end of this episode. So they are about to get in her brand new car, baby. He got her brand new truck sitting up there shining. Do you hear me? Rim shining and everything. And Andrew gets down on bended knee like he boys to me and getting ready to propose. Andrew, can she shower and get some free world food first? Like, my goodness. She ain't even stopped by the McDonald's or nothing to get no food in her system. And you just down on bended knee, baby. She not going nowhere. Where can she go? It's your truck until you hand her the keys. She got to go down to the halfway house. Just wait. I was like, oh, Andrew give desperate. Slick Rick and Samantha. So he's going over to his niece's house for breakfast, and he starts showing them his high school reunion pictures. And here comes Sandy calling. Sandy, what you want? Why are you texting and calling Slick Rick? See, I knew you couldn't be trusted, Slick Rick, and I knew Sandy couldn't be trusted either when you looked at her and whispered, she's a prisoner. Baby, when he told that woman that Samantha was a prisoner, I said, oh, baby, Sandy ain't gonna care nothing about that. Do you hear me? She gonna love him and love on him until Samantha is released. So Samantha is calling while he's there. And so she's asking him if he's coming to see her in December. So Rick is telling her that his money is funny. She not trying to hear it, talking about, well, you've been doing a lot of shopping. Baby, I don't give a damn if I took myself on a world tour. I am free. You are not. You do not get to dictate how I spend my money. But truth be told, Rick ain't for real about Samantha. He be doing all that teary-eyed stuff and all that. He is not serious about Samantha. He told her that he told everybody about their engagement. Well, I mean, you didn't have a choice. Sandy kind of blew up your spot because she's attached to you like you're a magnet. So you didn't have a choice but to tell everybody. So Samantha has to understand that Rick is on a fixed income. He cannot just get up and go. Baby, you didn't hit the lottery like Candice. You just didn't. So she's telling him that she's not taking no for an answer. She needs her coffee and she needs her body wash and her lotion. Well, ma'am, your Folgers in your cup will have to damn wait because he is not going to be able to come. If he say he ain't got the money to come, he ain't got the money to come. So when he gets off the phone, his niece is trying to like politely tell him, yeah, she thought she was getting a sugar daddy, but she's not. And she really shouldn't be telling you what to do with your money under the circumstances. So his niece thinks that Samantha needs to chill. She may just be after Slick Rick's money. I mean, she's been married 4 times according to Rick. So Rick better get ready, honey. She look like she just like to get him, marry him, and divorce him. Teenie and Rob. So she's sitting with her kids. And here she go. So y'all know I love y'all, right? They're like, yeah, mama, we know you love us. Well, I just want to tell y'all about daddy. Skirt. Ma'am, stop calling this man daddy. And stop making these kids call this man daddy. Stop traipsing these kids up and down the street to his prison visits. Like, Teenie, is it a teeny tiny brain? Is that what they're referring to? Girl, why are you calling this man daddy to these kids? Now, I understand that the daughter's father is deceased. I understand that. And I understand that the son's father is not involved in his life. But I don't like the fact that you sit there talking about, let me tell y'all about daddy. They already have their lives turned upside down with these damn cameras and everything. This is just a mess. Anyway, Teenie ain't got the sense God gave a goose. So she's telling her kids that Rob won't be out for another few months. So he won't be at her daughter's birthday. The son got all the sense. He was like, well, I mean, you toughed it out for 5 years. What's another 2 months? Honey, I know that's right. She's telling them that it's for the best because he won't have to report to anyone and he'll be free to move about the country. So her son feels like, well, you know what? That's for the best. So I can, get stronger so I can beat him up. I know that's right, little man. Get your weight up because we don't know what Rob about to do. It can't be trusted. And I know that, he's saying that jokingly, but Teenie really needs to pay attention to that because they may not be comfortable. Sometimes kids will go along with something because they love their parent, not necessarily because they're comfortable with it. And I really don't think that son is comfortable with it, but he's just going along to get along because he loves his mama. So after he leaves to go try to do some boxing lessons, child, Teenie is talking to her daughter and telling them, their time is still going to be the same. They're going to get their nails done. They're going to have girl time. She's like, but if you need to talk about boys, don't talk to daddy, talk to me. Teenie, and what is your real name? That's what I really want to know. Why are you trying to paint this picture like this man is coming home from war? Baby, he's coming straight out the pen. She don't even need to be around him like that until y'all get to know each other. Like, But I mean, I love the way that she was talking to her kids, though. They seem like they're well-rounded and they seem like they have a loving relationship, and both the daughter and the son seem like bright kids. So she is doing something right, but I'm not sure I fully trust Rob. I just don't trust him. Michael and Joey. So Joey is meeting with Minerva. She's a sex columnist. Joey is asking for a little advice on the freaky deek of it all. So they're sitting in this random diner, getting ready to talk about the sexuals. And he's saying that he and Michael try to talk dirty on the phone because he's in prison, but he wants to get a little bit better at the dirty talk because Michael is like, what's being said now? It's giving not sexy. Okay. He said he can't really talk to him because his parents are in the next room. There's absolutely no way that I'm getting my 1-800 call me tonight voice on while I'm on a recorded line. If I hear you have a collect call from boop, I am not about to be, what are you wearing? Hell, I know what you wearing. That orange jumpsuit, and I'm sitting here in my bonnet and my moo-moo. Baby, I'm not about to do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Baby. Michael be asking for a lot. Poor Joey. He needed tips on the sexy talk. So Minerva, side note, Minerva, baby, that has everything. I said, come on, Minerva, honey, serve them big hair and curls and serve them blonde, honey. She was giving beach blonde. Do you hear me? Poor Joey, he needed tips on the sex talk. Minerva is telling him to practice when he's alone and then repeat it out loud when he gets on the phone with Michael. Joey thinks that Michael will think it's not when he thinks it's hot. So then he comes and says, yeah, so he said I'm no good at the fellatio either. Well, damn, Joey. Okay, I know he in there cheating. I know he in there cheating. I bet my bottom dollar that he in there cheating. No sexy talk. Fellatio ain't hitting no nothing. Oh, baby, He not getting it by word of mouth or by mouth. Oh, honey. It's giving a fool. It is giving a fool. He did say that they were physical before he went into prison. And that's when Michael had all the time in the world to critique some damn body. He was like, yeah, he's a little bit more advanced than me. He knows a little bit more. He does a few more moves. You know what, Joey? I think you need to settle down with someone nice and older. Okay? Someone that's going to appreciate just sitting there with you and holding your hand. You don't need a Michael. He too far advanced for you. It's never going to work. Moving forward. Joey said he wants to do it because Michael has a nice D. Okay, and he'll do it for the D. But aside from that, he thinks, ew, it's nasty and this and that. Honey, a prude with a freak, that'll never work. So he's asking Minerva what her go-to move is. Now, hold on, Minerva. Let me get my notepad. I'll be right back. Let me see. What is the go-to move for when I get a man, honey? She told him, basically, take the bull by the horns, if you will, and involve both hands and use as much saliva as possible. Really get that thing going, okay? And that's going to make it stand at attention. Joey wants to do everything to please Michael, but what I'm trying to figure out is he really getting anything from him? Because it seems like nothing but prison phone calls, and that's all she wrote. And Joey does seem so sweet, but he is wasting time with Michael. He just gives shysty. He really does. He just gives shysty, and as soon as I get out, I'm going to do something ain't right, and I just don't trust it. Rick and Samantha. So he's on his way to play pickleball. Baby, Rick is just living the retiree life. Do you hear me? Pickleball, riding bikes, going to reunions. He ain't got time to be worried about no Samantha. So he's going to play pickleball with his friend, and Samantha calls. So she's asking if he figured anything out to come and see her. He was like, no, I really didn't figure anything out. So she starts questioning everything, baby, even him wanting to be together. Well, do you want to be single? Well, maybe you don't want me. Do you even want to get married? Like, why are you stringing me along? Like, what's happening? He said, what? Why are you saying out? Like, do you want to get married? Like, what's wrong with you? He said he feels it's too soon to get married. Well, tell her that, Rick. Tell her that. If you think it's too soon, say it. Don't wait to say it. Say it now. So then when he gets to playing pickleball with his friend, he's telling us that his ex-wife gets part of his pension for life. Ooh, wee, baby, not the ex being set up for life. Child, I know that's right. So that's the real issue. That ex-wife has part of his money forever. Baby, that ex is hell. Now he's playing pickleball and telling his friend that he didn't like the way the call went with Samantha. And he hasn't had to answer to anyone in over 14 years. And maybe he does have options. Well, one of your options is Sandy. And the other one is that little messy one that be knocking the boots with you in the back seat of your Jeep. So, yeah, you do have options. But I think you just need to be by yourself. And truth be told, now, before we get to that, his friend wants to know if he wants to marry her. And he's like, yes, she's the one. Truth be told, I think that Rick just does not want to be alone. But I don't necessarily think that Rick wants to marry Samantha. I don't. Teenie and Rob. So Teenie's mom gets there. And she's still mad at Rob, so the cameras are still down. She's doing a little retail therapy and spending his money to do it. Oh, okay. So that's why she allows these cameras, and that's why his mama mad. She riding around in an old jalopy, and Teenie taking her mama on shopping sprees. Baby, when Rob gets out there, mama gonna be like, no more shopping sprees, no more late night creeps, no more VIP, no more dough, we can't even kick it no more. Baby, This is going to be a mess, honey. Not no more shopping sprees. That's why that mama mad. So Rob going to tell us he pays for everything. He has several streams of income. Okay, so it's all making sense. But how the hell you have several streams of incomes independent? So let me see what he said. He said he sells shoes. That sounds like a lie. He said he goes to the poker table to get like $1,000. Now, what kind of jail? Rob, are you really in jail? Baby, Rob might be putting on a suit and living a whole double life on the other side of the world and calling Teenie and pretending like it's a collect call. People can do anything, child. Not you at the poker table. What kind of prison is this? See, y'all glorifying prison, honey. Everybody gonna be getting locked up because they can go to the poker table and not have to pay rent and make money every day and sell shoes on the outside. He said he brings in $6,000 or $7,000 a month. Well, no wonder he not rushing to get out. He getting tax-free money, controlling her while she's under surveillance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and he doesn't have to do anything but chill in prison. So as her mama and her are shopping, they're talking about how things will change when Rob gets home, and her mom is worried for the kids and if they're going to spend time together after he's released. Now, mama, you are saying what needs to be said, but you need to say it louder because I don't think she's getting it. She thinks that everything is going to be roses, but it's not. And the mom thinks that Teenie is naive, and is, because the cameras are not normal and ain't. She's like, I don't really know him that well, and I just think that things are going to change. So her mom starts crying because when he gets home, things are going to change between them as well, because it's really just been her, Teenie, and the kids, and here come Rob. So they paying over to Rob, and he's telling us he wants someone to be submissive. He's like, I want a submissive woman, and I don't think that she's it. And with her not being as submissive as I want, that could really crash our relationship. Okay, now you're just making stuff up. After 5 years, now her not being submissive is an issue? Okay. Baby, she got to be some type of submissive or stupid to put cameras all over her dang old home with her kids there. What more submission do you want? Boy gone. Candice and Andrew. So, baby, he was waiting on the answer for his proposal, and she said yes. Basically, what she heard was cha-ching. And that's what I think she heard, because I do not think that she wants to marry this man, and she ain't fooling me. She's like, yeah, he's not my typical type, but seeing how much he loves me, like, I can't help but say yes. Okay, so she already started with that. He not my typical type. Girl, what is your typical type? And you look rolled hard and hung up wet, so you might want to keep Andrew. He ain't a bad looking guy. So girl, go stay with him. So she's telling Andrew about the stipulations on her going to the halfway house and how she has to do 20 to 30 days there until she can prove she can do right. And then she can transition to the apartment that he got for her. So she's like, I want to sit on the tailgate of the bed. I want to sit on the bed of the truck. So she gets up there and he comes bringing out that DH gate bag that he bought. Oh, sir, please put that fooey back in the car. Now listen, ain't nothing wrong with the gate. I done got some good stuff from the gate. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I have not gotten good stuff and tried to pass it off as a gift to other people. And baby, she ain't been on the outside, so she don't know no better. He's talking about your zipper's in there. You can put it back on. She's like, it's okay. You didn't mean to break it. Anyway, as they're sitting on this tailgate, she says, I didn't really plan on being financially taken care of by Andrew. But, when we started talking, he just started tricking basically. And I mentioned some things that I didn't have and he bought it. Girl, you fully planned on being taken care of financially by him. That's why you did that. Girl, who you think you fooling? Andrew is giving desperate. Andrew, you do not have to buy love, honey. You don't. Think you gotta keep me? I shoot on. J-Lo said it best. You do not have to buy love. Love don't cost a thing. So she's telling him, I'm just overwhelmed. So it's just so much right now. Look, as soon as she got that fooey bag, now all of a sudden she don't want to be touched. Please leave her alone expeditiously. He's telling her, okay, if you ever need me to just back off, just tell me and I could just give you some space. Oh, poor Andrew. I think she feels obligated, and I think he feels like that's the least she can do. This is just a lose-lose situation, but we'll see how this plays out. And it looks like Andrew is going to get played. Okay, it was another couple that was just like this. I can't think of their names. Begins with a B. But baby, this is giving them. I forgot their names. If y'all know their names, comment down below. But tell me exactly if you know who I'm talking about, because this is giving them moving forward. Joey and Michael. So, baby, he rented the motel room so he can get his freaky talk on, okay? I was like, oh, honey, is it that serious? So they're on the phone, and Joey is telling him that he went to see the lady about the sex, and Minerva was trying to talk to him about what he could do to get things going. So Michael tries talking to him to see if he learned anything. What is this? He was like, you can do whatever you want, like in the past. What are you Joey, baby, just let it go. And why you got this lube on this bed? What you gonna do with this lube? What y'all finna do with this lube? Oh, love after and love during, honey. Oh, child, y'all be showing anything, honey. Not that lube on the bed. So as they're talking, Michael interrupts and says that he talked to a friend who said that Joey was on a hookup app. Joey said, well, do you not trust me? Sir, are you on the app or not? What you mean, do you trust me? Are you on the app? He said, no, I was really just trolling you. So Joey starts saying, well, if I'm doing something, who cares? Because he's in prison. Okay, well, if it's all that, baby, break it off then. If you're not being satisfied and you don't know how to satisfy him, and clearly he ain't getting nothing from you, and clearly you're not getting anything from him, and he could mess with your sobriety, so why don't you just leave him be? Especially if you over there on them apps. Just leave him alone. Ayanna and Jamal. So we see her, she's on the Zoom court. And she tells us the judge was rude, baby. She is pissed. The judge was rude and told her that she couldn't feed her daughter, even though she told her that she was a single mother. Ayanna, you should have started earlier, baby, to make sure that she was fed and put away before the Zoom. If you were in real court, you would not be able to feed your damn daughter no oatmeal. No judge is going to let you make oatmeal while you're getting sentenced. You got to learn to follow rules. And that's why they putting the hammer down on you, because you don't know how to follow rules. So now she 38 hot. We hear her talking to Jamal, telling him that she got the 15 days, but she also got 4 years probation. And he's telling her she should have played it cool because it's not just about her. Ayanna doesn't like rules, authority, or taking accountability. You get slick out the mouth, and I heard you get slick with your mom, who is helping you raise your son that you don't have custody of. And then here you are getting slick with the judge when you should be at her mercy so that you get the minimum so that you can come home to your children. Like, what is wrong with you, Ayanna? What is really wrong with you? So, baby, she 38 high, going off. No, this ain't fair to me. No, what's not fair is you shouldn't have been on that damn phone with him before going to feed your daughter. Instead of being on the phone with him, worried about the 2 years, you could have gotten up, made sure that your daughter was squared away, made sure that she was in the general area where you could see her. She was quiet, maybe sitting with your son because he's old enough to sit with her. Or you could have made arrangements for someone to come and sit with her while you were sentenced. Like, Ayanna, you just don't make sense. Now, me personally, I know y'all might not agree with this. I do think that the 4 years probation is excessive. 4 years probation? That's a long time. But maybe the judge saw that Ayanna is unable to walk the straight and narrow. And you know when you're on probation, you do one thing and they gonna lock you up. So this is just a mess all the way around, honey. She might need to talk to that lawyer of hers. Child. And that was the end of the episode. Listen, it wasn't really much going on this episode. It was a cute little episode. I think it's going to start to pick up when they're released. That's when it really gets good. When they get released and then we see how they interact with each other together. So that's when, things are going to spice up. As for now, child, we'll just keep on watching Joey over there trying to get advice. Listen, Joey and Michael's storyline kind of gives me Brittany and Marcelino. I didn't give a damn. I wanted to skip them each and every time. So it just gives boring and dull. Nothing against Joey, because I think he's the sweetest pie. I think he's a really sweet guy. He actually reminds me of one of my best friends who is now deceased. May he rest in peace. Child, he used to have me everywhere. Do y'all hear me? Baby, that's a story time. That's really a story time. But I miss my boo. And he reminds me a lot of Joey. Very sweet. And his partner, child, he was a fool as well. Just like Michael. And I used to get him together all the damn time. Because y'all know I'm going to speak my speech if I don't do nothing else. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you think about this, what you thought about this episode. Comment, and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.